centered within the heart space. And deepening your breath now. Aligning the spine. Inviting the inner breath to be the breath of receiving light. And the outer be the opportunity to release. Allowing a stillness, a centeredness to come over you, through you, from you. Subtle softness of raining codes of light. And just as the rains wash away the surface of the earth, so too do these codes today. The experiences that you have been within in order to learn that do not align to your higher vibration. As you open your body more, expanding the grids and receptivity of your body to its true energetics of light codes, light. As the rains and the codes fall upon you, you are welcomed to set to spread softness and honoring that they may be washed. Welcoming you to being strong, as she shows you the infinite flow of her support. And as the flow of water begins to wash through the body, these codes of light, through the body, recognizing not only the flush of change, but the frequency of freedom, where the cleanse has begun to take place. Where there is a new flavor, as so much outside of you impacts your energetic system. You remember that you are the center of it all. You light a golden rod known as the center of change, center of the ability to conduct difference. It enters your body with an etheric energy attached. And as it radiates codes of golden energy out through your body, it delivers ripples. Begin to remind your body it is capable of shifting everything. What it perceives to stand in its way will begin to realize it's a doorway, a gate, an opening, and it was never a limitation. The washing of the codes, to bring an honesty and an authenticity back into your energy. Consciously now, giving this rod and these codes the permission to release that low vibrational, more dense energy that you have felt challenged by. Like your very own frequency machine. You instruct the body to release. And it shuts. As the angelic realm enters. Breathe. It continues. And you align to the purity of you. Much like the energy of the Merkaba. This rod with the rings of gold around it will flick what no longer aligns to your vibration and draw down and through you what you are wholly and truly ready. You are asked to sit in silence and receive As these codes are now intensified, remember to breathe. Tension needs to go in order for true release. Inviting the energy there and observing as it enters what the space is believing, which is holding it back from fully receive. What is it receiving that is creating this belief? Who does it truly belong to? Now give the rains of golden light, breaths of codes, permission to transfer. This rod of light that is within, maybe unseen, it acts were first, works with the way to guide the neural, and it helps out in what you may refer to as fully connected and grounded in your channel. We welcome higher self, soul, the oversoul. Welcome all of your energy centers. The layers of you within and further beyond your auric field, all to connect to this golden conduit of perfection, the frequency of gold. Now working with you at an intricate, allowing the cells of your body, the organs, the blood, the waters, the bones, the skin, mental, emotional body, bodies, spiritual, hum a new way through your body. Nothing is a barrier any longer as you connect more deeply with the true golden energy of the fifth and higher dimensions. Your breath is golden. Your blood is too. opening your body to receive the solar lunar upgrades also. Grace is light. And with a passion of knowing this body is a potent conduit for change. You will see what you need to see. You will feel what you are required to feel. Return to this journey whenever you need, in order to release with pure grace anything that is not in alignment with your higher self-capability, with the God within you. Divine white light source energy. It has shown you so that you can show it. For energy. These grids within you now. Take charge of re-educating the planet, beings upon it, as you master change in being. The floodgates of light coming. Intense and flush. Final cleanse. Feeling an even more intense rhythm of this rod, taking charge within your system, pushing a new vibration into existence. What has fallen away was meant to. So that you may arrive. More solidified in your truth. More gracious in your wisdom. More passionate in your purpose. That was always for you. Centering your attention once again at the heart and above our body. Consciously staying with the energy of flow of light flows through you. The mastery of the golden rod's circulation of energy as it emits a frequency divinely aligned rods within you. Send strength of your body to begin to walk your attention back fully into your body, recognizing the Po that you have become. The north, south, the east, the west. You are the wind, the earth, the air, the fire. You are the water, the metal, the wood. You are the light. You are the shadow awaiting to be received lovingly, transmuting to light. Allowing yourself to fully land in this energy. The body begins to retreat and align. It's required. Bring it to the body leading. Breathing in deeply into the body now. Recognizing the difference in the breath as it becomes more potent in its presence. Feeling your feet on the ground, your body truly connected to Mother Gaia, yet vibrating with an essence of truth. Welcoming yourself as and when you are ready back into the room, your place, and allowing your eyes to gently gaze around you, taking in your space. Pushing your energy, if you feel it is needed, out into your home. Out and through the land around you. dropping it consciously into the grids of Gaia. We take this moment to thank all of the versions of ourselves for showing up today, graciously coming to the table to be received, to be seen, be loved. Having compassion for every part of self. Even the parts that feel hard. Deepening your breath, bringing yourself back into the room in full love. Taking in a drink when you're ready. Taking a moment to really ground yourself. If you're ready, if you'd like, drop in the comments how you're feeling. You know how you were before. How are you feeling now? What has shifted for you? What is alive for you? What are your awarenesses right now? Just giving yourself space to come back as you need. Interestingly, I got my human just put it into words. I got shown how much humanity needs this stuff right now, like on quite a large scale. And that it may feel like it's minute and it's just about us, but we must remind ourselves that it is so much more. How are we all doing? Are we okay after that? Yep, I think you'll need to do it again. What came up, Claire? Yep. I kind of feel like we're all going to do it again, if I'm totally honest. Like it felt like that washing and cleansing is quite a big thing. Oh my God, I've just realized the Akoiya Dynasty is spelt wrong on this one. Akoiya. Reminder that looking at self in all ways, reflections, the mirrors. Yes. Yeah. How was the rod? That was an interesting experience. I was quite curious about it. Felt like a current to me that needed to be there. Kind of reminded me of when you put a copper stake into a garden and it's used for whatever that's called, as a conduit to bring in the ions. The rod was my spine. Yes, it's kind of how it felt. Like it had that a real conduit energy. I had pain come up in my mid spine, but it shifted through quickly. It was like that rod of light was really needed for cleansing blockages. Yep, I feel very straight in my spine now. Yes, almost like this rod of light, I feel like maybe is going to be something that we'll use over the coming months. As oh, I just got a yes, very clear yes. This is going to be what helps circulate the push because it has the way I saw it was like if this is the rod, it had rings around it, and those rings were like and emitting energy. So I sense that we have been attuned to the rod to become the rod as a collective. And then we're going to start warm, and pushing this frequency out from it. I could almost, and I will, jump on Canva and actually design up what I experience. So if you want to do the same, by all means, do it. Draw what you experienced. Someone's cutting in and out. Who's that? Yeah, okay. And the sound kept cutting in and out. Okay. Huh. Did it cut in and out for you, Nicola? Weird. I wonder if that's my child on the Wi-Fi, possibly. So I want to share with you something today that is a small miracle, in my opinion, okay? And I feel like we need this at the moment. I too have really been feeling the energies. Two small miracles, actually. Three, four, probably like 10 in the last weekend, okay? So I went to Wearable Arts in the weekend with my best friend. It was like, right, will you come with me? And I've always been like, I don't want to go. But I went. It was awesome. And we went off and supported a family member. And then the next day, Sunday, we were meant to just hang, right? Have brekkie together, walk the beach, do whatever we felt we needed to do. And there was an earthquake at 5 o'clock in the morning, and it shook the shit out of us. Like, we were in Kapiti, so we weren't fully in Wellington, but it was intense. The building was making really big noises, and like, I normally just lie in bed in full trust in a quake. At that time, my feet were on the ground so fast. And even when I stood, like, I could feel my body going, whoa, can I navigate this? So that's how big the shakes were. We were packed and gone on the road within about 15 minutes. We're like, yeah, we're out of here. That's it. We're going home. Now, as I drove home, I said, oh, actually, I could probably get dropped off in Hawera because the children are racing BMX there today. So I might just go hang with the kids for the day. So I got dropped off. And on the 6th of October, 6 years ago, my husband had a massive accident that destroyed his face. For those of you who know about it, it literally blew out his whole lower face. And it was the 6th of October on Sunday. He was racing and he crashed. Now, the way he crashed, I'm not going to say he hasn't crashed since, because he has. He's like broken his arm and all sorts, got a big metal plate through his arm. I was like, oh, okay. He's done his face, right? All of the reaction. And then when he stood up, he was holding his hand. And I'm like, oh, God, he's done his hand too. Great, okay. And kind of quite casually just walked off to the ambulance. I think I'm quite skilled at this. He's fine. Now, he should have broken several bones in the way he had that crash. But as I walked around the back of the building, I was like, whatever it is that's there, just move it. Like, let this be a learning, but can it not come with pain and injury? And even on Sunday night, he had a rib protruding, an upper rib protruding, and it was either a sternum injury or it was a rib injury. And I did Kanika on it, and it's all gone back to how it was supposed to be. It's just bizarre, right? If that wasn't enough of a miracle in itself, he went to work on Monday and he's there today. But that shouldn't be the case. We also had our dog at the vet on Friday. And on Sunday, they said he started having seizures. We just don't. Oh, no, so on Saturday, he started having seizures. We don't think he's going to survive. We believe he's either had a major head trauma or he has a brain tumor. We explained some of the changes in his behavior that had taken place lately. And they said, okay, we believe it's a brain tumor. Now we brought him home. And I sat with him and I called in every layer of support I could but I also gave him the golden drops, which I'm adamant have made a massive shift to him. Could you hear that barking just then? That's our boy. He couldn't even use his tongue less than 48 hours ago. And he is literally a walking miracle. I cannot wait to take him into the vets and go, so, I use my medicine. This is what the dog looks like now. Literally a complete change. So he'd spent most of the day with my daughter, and that shift took place when I started working with him, with his body. Why I'm telling you all of this is we have the power to make change now, okay? And if there's any part within you that believes that you can't, this is your moment to go back, do some of these recordings again through these months that we've done, and remind yourself of who you are and how powerful you are, because we can literally change reality. Yes, it was two other people's realities technically, but I could change what I experienced in the field by setting firm intention. And guys, I'm seeing this. Set the intention, and so it is. Okay, be very clear that when I say this needs to happen, this needs to happen. I'm a light worker and I am here for this, and this needs to happen. Spirit has your back. Creator has your back. We do not need to be victims any longer. And this is where I believe this rod has come in to remind us that actually that dispelling energy, like it was this beautiful frequency that came from those rings, but also like that, the spinning of the Merkaba where everything just gets flicked out, that was very much there. And I'm inviting you to play with that this week. You actually think about what could have taken place for me over the weekend and how big it could have been. Something has truly begun to shift, you guys, and it's time for us to get to play with it. We get to play with that. Are you ready for that challenge? Because this low vibrational energy that's had a little grip on us over the last little while has literally been trying to stop us from using this power. Not in a way that makes it sound like it's a big bad energy that's come and taken over us. It's not like that. But it's because it has risen and the ego has gone, oh, you can't be that person anymore. Sorry about it. Right? You need to stay small and safe. This is not a time for us to be either of those. It is a time for us to be big, be large, be bold, be honest and integral, and to stand in our absolute power. And safety is a part of that. In full trust that you get to transmute whatever stands in your way in your reality. Sometimes that's going to benefit other people. I believe we're going to do a lot of that in the next few months. Any hesitation to that is my question now. If there's any nervousness or limitation that you sense, stay with it and just observe it. We'll go the other way with it and go, but what if we just dropped off that cliff right now? What if we just went, this is so scary and I'm doing it anyway? What would that feel like? And often you'll notice the body just lights up when you say, well, what if this is a jump off the cliff moment? What if this is it? And your body will genuinely go, yes, because your soul is saying it's what you've come for. So notice where you coil, notice where you light up. Okay. Anyone have any questions? Damn straight you are. Think of it the bucket zone. Yeah. It has been a really hard energy, and we were warned of this, right? We were told that this was coming. It has been a really hard energy, but we're either going to go in the fuck it, I don't want to do this anymore, or the fuck it, I'm doing it anyway. Okay. So it's which way can I let the scale flip? How can I use the rod and those reigning light codes to help me take charge again? We are really being tested in our resilience right now, yeah? Yep, that's right. You're going to do it anyway. The standing on the edge of the cliff moment. I could fall, but I'm trusting I'll fly. It is literally magic and miracles when you do that. So wherever you feel like you're playing smaller right now, I'm inviting you to change that up. Okay? Go 10 times more than what you thought you would. Go really, really in. Okay? Love and blessings to each and every one of you. Use the group, okay? We are in. Like none of us had actually expressed, me included, that wow, I was going through some really big stuff. That was a very deep wave. At times felt like a freaking tsunami of energy, right? Not one of us had actually dropped it in the group and said, is anyone else experiencing this? So let's up that a bit and say, well, what's going on? Because, as soon as someone else shares that they're going through something, you're like, oh my God, that's what it is for me. And like you've been spending a week going, what's wrong with me? Oh my God, this is pathetic. It only takes one other person to share and suddenly it all makes sense. And you actually see it then, right? You've been feeling it, you then get to see it. And that's when the shift happens. So let's do that together. Okay. So much love, family. I'll see you real soon. Bye, guys.